All right, YouTube. It's been a long time coming and way too much work. Horizon, this is what it should do when we get it new. I shouldn't have to put a second receiver in here, which incidentally is right there. Can you see it over the top of the dash?
Maybe.
That little chunk sticking out that looks curiously like an instrument cluster with red lights on it. And then if you look in the battery bay, underneath, you see, can you get a shot of that red light in there? That's actually the receiver in there, the second receiver. DSMX receiver. I had to desolder pins, but you can, I don't know if you can buy the DSMX without pins, but I tell you what, it wasn't that bad, and I had success. And by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this in my build series, the F16 where I screwed up my Lemon RX receiver, I did fix that too. So it was easy. Anyway, full deflection, 2-second deployment. I can back it off. I actually have a lot of throw I can add in there. Rudder, elevator, ailerons, safe, okay, out of safe, fail safe, watch. Power's off on the radio. Auto leveling for fail safe, okay? Radio comes back on. I didn't set up a fail safe. There it goes. And we're back. Full control. Takes a little bit of time for this thing to receive signal and get started. But fail safe works. I haven't given up a single feature, except I did give up 13 grams of extra weight. Which, by the way, the CG point is right on the wires. And I just want to show you how awesome this thing is. Look at that, guys. It's perfectly balanced. And that's with the servo. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you get in there close to the wing, or is it gonna fit? Try sticking it all the way up by the window if you can. Do you guys see it? Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. So cool. I love it. Okay, cool. So without further ado, we'll do some taxiing. Then we'll go ahead and take off, and I'm probably gonna have to make some adjustments to the elevator. As you know, this thing has great ground handling. And other than the crazy noise that it makes. Okay, so we'll do a takeoff flap for this. Oh, look at that slow scale takeoff out of the flaps. And here we go, guys. That thing is so beautiful. Obviously out of safe right now. We're gonna do a takeoff flap here. No ballooning. Let's just take off flaps. Out of the flaps, into the full power. Still have enough to full landing flaps deployment. Oh my goodness, look how slow it is, guys. It's like driving a car. Look at the flaps. That's so crazy. Okay, now I may need to adjust in just a little bit more down elevator on the full deployment, but that's 10 and 20%. Still fully acrobatically capable. Full landing flaps, we'll take a landing here. Out of the power, nose down. Oh, I can't resist, I gotta fly some more. It's not dead calm, but it's pretty close right now. Trade me spots here. That was a tailwind pass for landing. Did you guys hear my motor freak out? That was funny.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I want to do a trim adjustment on my elevator, so let's taxi it in off the runway. Okay, so throttle cuts on. So I'm gonna go in here to flap system. I want just a little bit more down elevator. We'll do 25% down. And the speed is fine. And to be honest with you, I want a little bit less full deflection. We'll go 80%. Which actually is not even, they're set to like 75 down and 70 up. So take off flaps. Here, let's do a stall takeoff. Looks so much more scale. It does feel a little slow right now. But guys, it's flying really good. I'm gonna show you safe. Okay, I'll get this turn. Okay, here's safe. About 20% power. Takeoff flaps deployed, obviously not impacting safe at all. Full landing flap deployment. Just using a little rudder and a little elevator, or excuse me, a little aileron. That was a flare at the end by yours truly, but other than that, it was pretty much all computerized. Okay, so out of safe. Oh, jeez, that bump was not scale. Everybody's out of their seat, puking, repairing their injuries. Full landing flap deployment. Full speed pass. Full landing flaps. Into the power a little. I stalled her there. This thing is so docile though. Now, as you may have heard in my commentary on the 9 videos I filmed the last 48 hours on this, I made a small mention that I'm going to be putting flaps in the Aero Commander. Now, if that ends up coming to fruition, it's going to be awesome. Watch that thing slow down, guys. That's so gorgeous. Let's do a nice flat turn here. A little contrary rudder. Safe's on. Curious how safe will perform. Oh man, that's gorgeous. A little jankety on the safe there. Out of the safe. It's really good. Really good, guys. I'm super thrilled. And just to all the naysayers out there, which there was like 0, Horizon, seriously, get your act together and get us flaps. You make an ultra scale plane like this, and you even cut the flaps into the foam? Like, what are you talking about? You want flaps. I mean, safe is good too. I really, honestly, I'm a firm believer that safe is a feature that should be in every new plane, even though I don't need it or want it. I want it for the people that are getting into the hobby, the people that help me to afford these cool things that I could never have afforded 10 years ago. Okay, full landing flaps. Into the power. Got a little trimming issue I gotta take care of on the elevator here. I think it flies more scale by a long shot now. Definitely heavier. I mean, obviously we gained 13 grams out of the power. I feel like it's less. Actually, I want to turn up my expo a little bit yet. I turned up to my higher setting of expo. And just look how smooth that thing is. Okay, that's my low voltage warning. Step back, please. 2 steps. Okay, landing here. Can you get a light back, Sucha? Can you go lower? Guys, look at that beautiful thing. Full deflection. Got the barn doors out. All together. I don't know if that's on. So, the moral of the story is, when Horizon says no, I say yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe.